Oh, firstly, I'm so tired of talking about Harry and Meghan.
But this isn't about Harry and Meghan. This is about our money this time. We spend a lot of time talking about their money and how much they have. This is our money.
I'm actually a bit torn on this. I really am, because I do think that he fought for our country in Afghanistan as a Prince of England, and he still is a member of the royal family, whatever you may think. And if he needs protection, as do all of the members of the royal family, then he should get it. I really do. However, I think if we don't offer this protection with guns to the other members of the royal family, then he shouldn't. I just don't think he can just whip out his chequebook and pay for it. That's the problem. But at the same time, we're running up such big costs defending it that would it just be cheaper to give it to him?
Well, that would mean common sense had prevailed, and we don't live in that sort of world, Renee. What are you talking about? I mean, look, this is the thing. He said, we'll pay for it.
He did.
I mean, frankly, they can afford it.
They can indeed.
You know, the
royalties from the book alone would help.
The book alone, absolutely. But of course, then the royals have said, well, you can't pay for it, because that would mean any royal family could just arrive here and pay for it.
And this is the big problem I have with this story, is that it's all about the headlines and turn around. It's a Harry and Meghan story, and therefore we've got to approach it from a negative point of view. The truth of the matter is, this is how much has been spent on the wonderful profession of lawyers fighting this case.
So all your fault.
I love it when it's my fault.
Every time on the show, everything is your fault.
I have the broadest shoulders ever. But what we like to do is to shine a spotlight on it. So the 300 grand is talking about the legal fees. There are two issues here. The first is, should they get protection? Personally, I believe they should. And they are going to get protection when they're doing their royal security for formal events. They're going to get that. The second is, when they're not doing those, because they're no longer royals, should they get that protection?
When they're doing a Netflix
which is now the Netflix thing. And then you turn around, does the Home Office have an obligation? So that's a legal question, which would be determined by the courts. But we're throwing so much mud around, we miss it. More light, less heat, is what I always say.
Of course, there's the personal element of this, Renee, because this is effectively a father saying to his son, I won't pay for you to have the best protection when you are here. Like, there's that emotional... Imagine being the parent and having to make that decision.
I know. So I think Charles is in almost an impossible situation here, because on the one hand, he has to be the king, he has to be seen to be being frugal, which he's trying to do, but then he's his son, and I'm sure he's actually really torn. We all know. We've got children, we know what it's like. I mean, maybe they should just stay away.
Oh, do you think they should be there at the coronation?
Look, I think, of course, they should be there. They are members of the royal family. But I actually do think that these two are going to bring so much publicity with them. They're going to milk it so much. It should be about the king and his coronation, and it's going to be about Harry and Meghan. Part of me thinks they should
what I really love, is that they've managed to work it out that it's going to be on Archie's 4th birthday, which is also on May the 6th. So in that glorious way, the king, they obviously had a conversation behind the scenes. Let's celebrate Archie's 4th birthday in style. Let's do the coronation at the same time. So that's probably what happened.
Oh, I did not know that.
There you go. We'd like to break news
and it's
here.
A good excuse, apparently. This is one of the reasons why Meghan may not come, which I find absolutely ridiculous as a mother of a 4-year-old. You're talking to the woman who went on honeymoon on her own because my husband had something else to go to. So, you know, missing a 4-year-old's birthday surely isn't very high on the list.
But she will use that then as the excuse.
She will.
I can't possibly go to the coronation
Fourth
because
birthday.
I've got a 4th birthday party to throw. Oh, come on.